The target student for this assignment is a 20-year-old female with cerebral palsy and an intellectual disability. She currently reads at a third grade level. The student has receptive and expressive strengths. However, with my past work with her, she has shown more skills in being able to express herself compared to being able to understand things right away. The student often needs some practice with a task or concept in order to comprehend it. Based on past experiences with the student, it's predicted that adapting one of the articles in a magazine she likes to read by using picture symbols, visual supports, will be effective in allowing her to independently read and add meaning to the content of the article. In the past, she has had a lot more success with tasks and activities that involve picture symbols compared to an activity or task that does not. The first material a part of this project is an adapted article from a fitness magazine that the student likes to look at. The article was adapted based on identifying the main ideas, simplifying the language, listing and defining important vocabulary, and matching photos with words and concepts to help with comprehension. In terms of how the student would use this, the student would read the adapted article by using the photos and listed vocabulary definitions to help support comprehension of the content. In order to make the read easier for the student, I highlighted important vocabulary words and tried to use the same symbols whenever possible throughout the article. The second material a part of the project is the Expressive Communication Board. The Expressive Communication Board has photos representing the key concepts of the article at the top and the important vocabulary listed at the bottom. These are the supporting visuals needed for the student to select a message about the article in order to demonstrate her understanding. The board was created in a way that allows the student to communicate about these concepts and vocab, as the board will act as a reference for the student in terms of keeping her on track with what she is discussing. Otherwise, the student may not be able or may not be expected to come up with vocabulary and concepts on her own. In terms of how she would use this communication board, the student would select one or more concepts from the top and/or one or more vocabulary terms from the bottom and would communicate what she learned about the article or her reactions to the article by using the chosen concept words on the board to demonstrate comprehension of the article's content. When the student is done reading their adapted article, they'll use their expressive communication board to talk about the article's content. So what the student will do is she will either choose a photo that represents a concept from the article and or use a vocabulary term from the article. So she'll choose one or the other, and then she'll talk about how she felt about it or what she learned about it in the article.